Thirdly, when it comes to in-laws relationship, I want to say that couples should no respect one another enough, love one another in love, not to carry your disputes, your disagreements to your mother-in-law, your father-in-law. Like me going to report my husband to my parents is not good, or my husband going to report me to his parents is not too good, it's not healthy for the relationship, and this is why it is not healthy. If you have been doing it before, you can consider stopping it. This is why it is not too good. When you have settled that matter in your own house, when you have resolved the matter, you and your husband, it will be difficult for your parents to remove that hurt from their own hearts. They can't still forget. When they see your husband, they still remember the thing he did for you. They still remember, they still look at him. I'm not saying they are judging him, but it's still in their mind like, this guy, why are you hurting my daughter? Why you do this? Because your parents love you. They don't want you to be hurt. So they don't forget. I'm not saying they judge your husband or your wife, but it's still in their mind. But now you can consider having someone outside of the marriage, someone outside of the marriage that will not give a biased judgment. In fact, my husband can go and report me to his parent, for instance, or to my own parents, and my parents can feel like, don't let me support my daughter, let me support my her husband, so that it will not look like, do you get? So someone outside of the family that will not give a biased judgment, someone that is not about who win the argument when you the two of you go to report a matter, because there'll be issues in marriage whereby you cannot solve between yourself alone. Maybe you might need someone, just occasionally, someone that can hear you out, that can help you to onboarding to, whatever the situation is. So you need someone that will not be biased, someone that is not really too family, but has your both interest at heart. So when you go to the person, it's not even like you want to report your husband, like, or your wife, like, oh, she can buy, like, okay, we want to resolve this matter. We want to resolve this matter. So that is what the person too wants to achieve for the both of you. It's not like saying, husband, you're the one that is wrong, or wife, you're the one that is wrong. No, the person has the interest to resolve the matter. It's not about who wins the argument. So you want to consider having a mentor, a spiritual parent that you can talk to. You don't have to burden your parents with those matter. Let them know the good things God is doing in your life. Because when you are forgiving yourself in your house, the memory is still in their hearts. It's still there. So, and some of us have parents that are very elderly, you want to dagba. So you don't want to be burdening them with such matter. And these are things that we should know even before we get married. We should have prepared for even before marriage. Is there are things spouses you should talk about in courtship. Is very, very important. Have a spiritual parent, have a mentor, have someone you can relate those when there are situations like that you can relate to. It should not be your parents. And I love what Baba Oyedepo's son, Pastor Isaac Oyedepo, said. He said in their 10 years of marriage, they have never had to go and report any matter to their parents. Like his wife had never had to go and report him to Mama Oyedepo. Not because they don't have issues, they have, but they have a spiritual parent, they have a mentor, they have two people in their life that they can report such matters to. That is honorable, and I feel that is a model that we all can emulate. I saw that video on Facebook and I was like, wow, it's actually a good model. So I want to encourage someone watching me. You might even, maybe you're already doing that in your marriage, you report one another, you can consider stopping. But if it's like it's your husband that's always reporting you, you should first consider stopping you reporting him. Stop, let the heart stop with you first. I know God will give you the grace. The aim is to build a solid, healthy relationship, even with your in-laws too. That does not mean you don't talk to them, of course. Let them know God, the good things God is doing in your life, how they can pray with you, how they can support you in prayer. That should be the aim. I don't expect Nathaniel to grow up now and he has issues, God forbid, and then he's coming to report. As he's growing, he should have picked a mentor, a spiritual, someone he can relate to. It shouldn't be you, the parent, because you can't and you will not be able to give an unbiased judgment. I hope you're blessed watching this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.